Right then, so this vacuum pump's obviously got married recently because it's no sucky. So we're going to pull it apart and see if we can find the problem. So we'll start by getting the faceplate off. Going to use my nice new shiny snap-on impact gun for this. Now, I did have to remortgage my liver to buy this gun, but along with Red Bull, hookers and an unhealthy relationship with alcohol, it's one of them things now that I just couldn't do this job without. Such a good bit of kit, worth every penny. But we use that to get these bolts out, and then we'll use two of the bolts in these two threaded holes, and if we wind them in dead steady, it'll pull this plate off, and it'll, as long as you wind them in sort of at the same time, don't get too overexcited with them, you'll pull the plate off nice and square and get that bearing off the shaft. It makes the job a lot easier. Don't give it full fucking send on one side, because you'll crack the plate. Don't ask me, I know that, I'm a fucking idiot and I've done it before now. But anyway, get that wound in and get this plate off, and we can have a look inside and work out what the problem is. And there's the problem. Now, that rotor is about as intact as Prince Andrew's alibi, so we better get that out, and this pump will be able to run. Now, what we're going to do here, because I don't have any spare rotors for this pump, is we're going to take the damaged one out and run it missing one. Now, this will make it rattle its tits off, but it won't be as efficient as it would be normally, but it will get the customer by until we can get a new set of vanes in there. Now, we can see the problem's being caused because there's no lubrication, and as we all know, we need a bit of motion lotion to get the best out of a job. Going in dry is no fun for anybody, and as we can see, this rotor's on its sort of last legs as well, so take the edge off a bit, and you can always spin them round if you need to, but I'm going to be going in this thing again shortly to put that missing rotor back. So for now, we'll run it with one missing, slap a bit of silicone around the plate just to hold it all together. Like I say, I've not been too careful here because we'll have it back apart again in a couple of days and do the job right. So we'll get that slapped on, we'll put this plate back on, obviously use a copper hammer to tap the bearing on. You can do it with steel if you're careful, let's be honest, we've all fucking done it, and then tighten it back up with the impact gun. Now, you do have to make sure you get the end float right with this. Easiest way is just to mark when you're taking it apart where the bolts are, and you'll get it about right. Now, I'm a bit suspect about this oil pump, so I'm going to prime it up, which involves taking a good long suck on the pipe, getting a mouthful of oil, swearing, and fucking going home. I'll see thee.